All right, so we're now talking to one of the coaches of Queen Mary.
Rampage.
Long veteran right here, Rampage. So being a coach and all, if I was to start sliding, what are some kind of things you would recommend to me as a beginner?
The first thing is just learning how to do it safely. Being stable, knowing your speed, because not everybody's going to go the same at their safe 100%. You don't have to go all out. You have to go your 100% where you can not be a danger to others. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to be a liability. I mean, that and the gear, those are the two main things. Because with bad gear, you're unsafe, just as unsafe as if you don't know your limits.
Yeah. What kind of gear would you recommend for someone that's looking into going all out and buying the best gear?
The best gear, as far as like the pads, which is the only real big thing that there's like name brands that you really want to specifically look for.
Yeah.
Most people either use scabs, Smith scabs, or Killer 187s. I use Killer 187s just because it has a little more padding. I know it's all up to preference. I tell everybody that asks me about it and that I've helped get into it. You want to try it on if you can. Because everybody has different leg sizes. Everybody's body is shaped slightly differently. So some people have skinnier legs and scabs are a little more form-fitting. They prefer that. Me, I got big legs and the extra padding, being a bigger guy, I prefer the 187s.
And you go buy these at skate shops, right?
Yeah. You have to check because not every skate shop carries them.
Okay.
But a lot of them do. I think a fair amount of Vans carry 187s. You can even go like on the low end. There's ProTech. The ProTech makes the same kinds of pads. They're not quite as high quality all in all, but it'll still work because as long as you got the caps and the recaps, you're good. So, as far as gloves go and all that other stuff, like, you know, there's all sorts of different gloves. Everybody uses different, almost everybody uses different brands. A bunch of us use, like, not these ones, these are hockey gloves. But, you know, there's a few of us who do, like, monkey characters that use gloves like this. They're hockey gloves.
Are those the Thanos gloves?
Yeah.
No. They are, huh?
Yeah, this was the one. Yeah, because you can see the gold.
Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that used to be a Thanos glove, the one they saw at the stores?
No. These are straight hockey gloves. I just painted it.
Oh, okay.
I just straight painted it for Halloween last year. Just as a kind of a nod, a little one night only thing.
Oh, that was cool.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
But there's a few of us that use these. Like right now, I think it's only two of us that are using the monkey gloves. Everybody else uses either mechanics gloves or you have a few that use like welding gloves. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever fits your style, whatever you feel comfortable with. So. You can use $5 gloves from Harbor Freight. I did that for years.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So we are now talking to Word on the Street. His name is Nameless. How did you hear about Dark Harbor, man?
The way I heard about Dark Harbor was a couple of my friends. They actually work in the Del Mar Scare Zone, and they do Scream Zone. And 2018, my friend invited me to, hey, do you want to volunteer at our haunts? And I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. It's just like, I thought it was just gonna be like just some like figure, whatever. But it was really cool. They gave me like the chain thing to just whip the wall, whatever, and scare people. And one of the friends that worked there invited me to go to Dark Harbor. I'm just like, what the hell is Dark Harbor? So she took me there, and I got to see all the sliders, all the attractions, the captain.
Is that what got you into sliding, or you've been doing that even before you found out about Dark Harbor?
Sliding, I knew sliding was a thing, like not scary farm, but to see like, oh, you could do it yourself, like buy these, like you could just strap it on, and I go out and practice in skate parks. Most of my friends, all of my friends that work in Scream Zone, all of them slide, so they kind of like, they were like my inspiration to do sliding, not just like Dark Harbor. So it's more of my friends that got me into it.
Well, I hope you make the team, man.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I'll be one hell of a scanner.
Well, that was Nameless. So we are now talking to Creed from fucking Queen Mary, dude. It's so awesome. What got you into wanting to work that hard?
I originally started at a place called Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. I just was looking for a job, and it came, you know, they were like, we're hiring for Hunt, be a monster, and I was like, okay. And then that's basically where it started, and that was like in 2008. So I've been a hunter since then.
That's awesome.
And then basically what got me interested in sliding way back then is like during our training video, like for orientation, they were like, look at the Knott's Berry Farm sliders, because at the, you know, Dorney Park is owned by Cedar Fair too, so they're owned by the same people, so they're like using Knott's Berry Farm as like the who you need to be like kind of thing. So I was like, oh, that's cool, I want to do that one day.
That's awesome. Was Queen Mary always sliding, like when they first started, or who started sliding?
There were sliders in the beginning, I believe, like Dark Herbert.
But it wasn't such a big show until you guys, really, right?
The team has existed since I think like 2010.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 2009. I don't know. I wasn't out here at that point yet. I joined Dark Harbor in 2012 for the first time, and the slider team was already a team doing a show every night, or shows every night. And it wasn't until like 2016 I actually started sliding. I started as a main slider.
Okay.
And then eventually next year, 2017, I actually made the team as a full slider out in the streets.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any cons to sliding?
Cons? Sore muscles, I guess, and I mean, I did break my hand one year, so.
Oh, okay.
But that was kind of not a big. I mean, it was kind of like a silly accident that probably could have been avoided, I guess.
Oh, all right.
But it's mostly just, you know, being sore and maybe like hurting your like ankles or something. But that's why we come out and train.
Yeah.
We get our bodies used to it, so that by season that we don't hurt ourselves.
Right. That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're now talking to Ducky, one of the baddest female sliders out there. Tell me, on your journey to becoming a Decay Brigade member, which is like one of the biggest teams out there, was it difficult being a girl joining a team with like all guys?
It was different. I have the mentality of like if guys can do it, a girl can do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like coming in, there was like maybe 3 other girls before me, and like knowing that, I was like, I want to be one of like the 4. And now coming out today, there's like way more girl sliders than
Yeah.
there was like last year. I'm like, it makes me so happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, the same like jumping, I felt like it's different for a girl to jump since we all like our heads are wider. So like jumping, our balance is like different.
What are one of the worst things you've ever broken sliding?
Broken bone-wise or like
Any injury-wise?
any injury-wise? I'm very safe when,
Oh really?
when I
You've never
do
hurt
stuff.
yourself?
I think the worst thing I did was 2 years ago.
Okay.
No, a year ago when we had the bed in the show.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went for a jump onto the bed and I did something to my shoulder where there was it felt like something pinched in my collarbone.
Oh,
And it shot up the side of my arm and I couldn't move my arm. And then there was a bump like right on my collarbone. I thought I broke it. But I went in and there was like nothing's wrong. But I was like, there's a bump here that's never here.
Damn.
Yeah, so during looking at Midsummer Scream, I was like limp armed for a whole show, and that was really hard.
Oh,
It was difficult.
sucks.
Yeah, but I know other people have it worse.
Yeah. And being a monster at Knott's, what made you become a monster specifically on Ghost Town?
It's just the heart of like the beginning of Not Scary Farm, so I always like strive to be there.
Yeah.
And just like knowing that I can be a girl that can be badass on streets
Oh yeah.
is just
And
a
scaring
cool,
other
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, like that's my favorite person to go after is the big tough guy holding
enough
on to
guy
their
like a girl, yeah.
And I'm like, you're the one that's actually scared, not her. So stop being like manly. because you're gonna back down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This was Ducky. So we're now finally talking to the man himself, Mooj. Last year was his first year of Haunt, and this guy was so nervous to be part of the team and finally became part of it. And now, what would you tell people that are gonna try out for the team? What would you do?
I mean, the most I would like say to somebody is like, it's literally just another day at boot camp. Like, it's not as nerve-wracking. Auditions aren't as nerve-wracking as you think. Like, you go through it, the auditions, like a couple days before, and it's just easy. Like, it's everything you've learned. Everything.
That's awesome. So all they gotta do is just follow the Dark Harbor page, come out to the training with you guys.
Dark Harbor page, it's on Facebook, QM Sliders. Instagram is also at QM Sliders. You can also follow the Dark Harbor page. I think it's QM Dark Harbor.
Don't worry, I'll tag the link down below in the video. So thank you so much, Mooj.
For sure, dude.
Summer, you want to tell everyone on the camera like you're gonna be a slider like all these people, right? So I just got done sliding with my friends. It was kind of a rough day. Like I broke my pants there and scratched myself up, but that's the thrill of sliding, and that's the risk you take when you're out there haunting and doing those kind of things. And there's people walking this way, babe, so cut. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more Halloween content on my channel, and do follow me on Instagram. It's right down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next video.